Hello, peoples. All right, another really weird stuff. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about, and something was actually kind of poking at me for. Number one, I wanted to apologize about the boast of the last post. The boast of the last post. Um, yeah, my what I do and stuff like that actually really it comes from the high. There is a process, but it does come from Source God, the one, the only, the all of us together type stuff. Okay. Whatever you want to call it, whoever you want to call it, she, we, they, ye, I really think the word ye should actually make it come back. Just saying. Anyway, you know, so things can make a little bit more sense. But I just wanted to actually put a part two to what I was saying also. So two things, yeah. Now, the ghosts were nagging at me about saying that there is a lot more stuff to this limbo and hell than people actually like to talk about. And since we are ascending into heaven on earth, this is a very good thing because there's going to be a lot of this that's going to be totally eradicated. And the people who, are traveling along with the flow, going through all these symptoms and blah and stuff, if you're like me, having to go through all this shit by yourself, especially with raising children or anything like this, if you're by yourself having to go through these symptoms, I applaud you. Congratulations, you're doing a fantastic job. If you have to bitch, moan, complain, I don't fucking blame you, man. For real. If your kids are going ba 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 ba, and all of a sudden you have to be like, shut the fuck up, you know. Trust me, man. It's okay. It's okay. Don't say stuff like oh, you're okay. Really, trust me, man. All right. It's not easy. All right. You kind of, this ascension symptoms suck, but, it's necessary for this whole coming from hell to heaven kind of ordeal and going on with the flow of everything. Have you noticed the animals acting like cartoons? I have seen some very strange stuff in nature lately. I talked to a deer the other day. Not like blah 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 blah, but the whole kind of nod thing and how's it going? Pretty good. Oh yeah? What you around for? Looking for some food? Oh yeah? Want me to bring you some food? Sure. Okay then. I'll be back with some food then. Okay then. I'll be here. Cool. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. It's just one of those, just something dumb, I'm by myself a lot, so. But not only that, all right, I've came across dragonflies and bees mating. Ducks were flying like seagulls, and the seagulls were flying like ducks. Just, oh, it's the cutest fucking thing ever. These two squirrels, right? This one squirrel was bringing up another squirrel up a tree, a fucking fat carrot, right? A big, huge fat carrot. And the squirrel was trying so hard, and he jumped from his tree to another tree, even with this big, huge fat carrot. Got to this little girl squirrel. And then, or even vice versa, I'm not really sure. But they were holding hands and giving each other hugs, hey, and stuff like that. And then the carrot falls, and they both look down, look at each other, look down at the carrot, and they hold hands, and they kind of do this little, kind of like this mourning thing, and then they hug again, And then they start petting each other and kissing, and they don't do anything. Not anything. And they take a nap. And it's like, okay, that was cool. I'm sitting there, I'm just like, I used to smoke cigarettes. This is my third day off cigarettes now. Okay, 3 days off, no smoking. So, yay me on that one. Right, exactly. So, anyway, what was I supposed to be fucking talking about? I don't know. Anyway. Oh yeah, the part 2. Alright, for one thing, now, the residual energy thing and being stuck to the wall thing by the whole sins and stuff like that, yes, okay, now that's definitely something, okay. Oh, that's what I'll tell you guys about. There's this thing when how to get through these gates, these sort of gates, doors, portals, walls, whatever the hell. Okay, all right, now check this out. Whatever that is with the whole Egyptian thing where you have to go through these processes. Anyway, now realization, is pretty much the key to it all. All right, like realizing that you're dead is number one. So a lot of people don't realize that they're freaking dead. All right. And that's another reason why they get stuck in this loop. All right. And stuff like that. It's just like, especially with kids and stuff, it's kind of really hard. And thank God that we're sending out of this. I'm going to be doing something really, 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 really positive. I'm pretty sure this Halloween, I grant anybody and everybody on the spirit level with the ghosts and stuff, I'm going to be putting it out there and pretty hardcore amongst the spiritual community. That since the veil is so thin right now, and also since we're ascending right now, there is a very, very important thing that's happening right now between this full moon yesterday and Halloween, actually November the 1st and 2nd. All right. The people that are in limbo, that are stuck here on Earth limbo, that are in these first gates, the first few gates here, definitely try to move them on, okay? You don't want to really leave them behind either. So, a lot of things that I'm beginning to be asking people, if there's anybody dead that you want to save, there's going to be a moment in time in these next few weeks where there's going to be a fuck ton of ghosts, okay? Because I'm going to be doing some stuff. And, I get permission to God that I'm going to be doing some stuff anyway. Okay, because, we gotta thank God for these things. All right, if there's anybody dead that you can think of that you want to rescue, to not be left behind, now is your chance, all right? Right now, think about who that is. Think about that person. And, that's one way to bring them to you is if you mourn them. Like it's part of like, if you're mourning somebody too much, that person can't ascend or go to heaven, or they kind of get stuck if you mourn them too much. So that's one way to draw them to you. Also, once, you can ask for a sign, something, let them know where you are and stuff like that. Let them know what the fuck's happening, okay? A lot of the people, a lot of the ghosts know that something's going on, all right? But it's just kind of like everybody else on this planet. They're like, oh, I don't know what the fuck, I'm just sick. I don't know. This is this and this and this going on. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's the shots, maybe it's the air. Maybe it's the election year. Shit happens in election year. Yeah. Okay. But, all right. And besides all that, I'm sorry. Um, just saying that a lot of I'm gonna be doing with my friends is we're gonna be letting them know. Okay, the graveyards, any graveyards that are not, you know, what do they call them? Holy and stuff like that. So therefore, you know, these people won't get stuck in hell, man, because a lot of these ghosts really, really do not deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, especially on like the All Saints Day, we all know that whose day that is. So I'm gonna be having a shit ton of fun that day. Everybody should know why, really. So, anywho, so just to let you know, oh yeah, next step. To move them on. Now, I know that has to take like a portal, a medium, this and this and this and that. Okay, but we are going to be prepared already. All right, the Holy Ghost rain is going to be dumping that day. You'll notice it. All right. And it's going to be on divine timing for whatever is going on with you and that particular ghost. Is how long this process is going to take, whatever's going to happen, however long it needs for you for the rain of light to rain down with the Holy Ghost and that portal to be open. All you got to do is say, are you ready to go home? All right. All right. Ask God, here, this person is ready to go home. Please send them home, you know, just in your own way, your own words. You know, we don't need no eulogy, don't need a whole lot of people, don't need no dress up, don't need, you know, a candle actually sometimes helps. You know, one of these might help, especially if they're stuck in a really fucked up position. One way is the yardstick method. You put one of these every inch, 33 of them past the threshold, and you can bring them out of the room into a better room where it's not so dark and full of anything that dark that might actually be attached to them that does not want them to ascend. All right. At that time, as soon as you hold their hands and bring them through across that threshold, any threshold, and you know, you do light the candle, light the candle, light the candle, light the candle. Anyway, it's that kind of process, and you bring them through the threshold. Once that happens, then you can ascend them right away, just like that, immediately, because some of these attachments that they're attached to that are keeping them here are gonna be kind of pissed off. And might be even pissed off at you, so might end up having a spiritual battle with them. But you know, the angels are over. Excuse me, my daughter's dinner. It was good. The the spiritual angels and everybody is already gonna be ready for you during your divine timing of whenever you want to do it. I'm just gonna like definitely let you know on the spiritual stuff. So, anywho, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment. It's very actually keep it as simple as you possibly can. Definitely, you know, don't overcomplicate anything. Don't bring up anything. Don't, you know, if they're scared, then just reassure them that, you know, you're returning to love itself, you know, and stuff like that, because that's actually kind of true. So, and just, you know, in any kind of other, whatever way that you might know the person, you know. So, if you do end up with a spiritual shit afterwards, you know, you let me know. Okay? You just let me know. Trust me. Anyway, so God bless you guys. And I really hope that you do take me seriously, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in the next couple weeks. And so And I'm just gonna let you know that's what I'm gonna be doing and stuff. But I know all that other stuff that I was gonna explain earlier, and I'll get back to it in another video because I know I just got all crashed up and cluttered because I really forgot to actually tell you about this. Anyway, so please do know that you can. You don't need a medium. You can be a regular person ascending, you know, to the other side, and definitely bring as many people as you can with you, all right? Many souls that you can with you. You know, it's going to be kind of hard bringing somebody else with you. It's just because those gates of judgment are a little tricky. So, just saying, hopefully it's going to be continuing with plan A and we won't have to go through all that, you know, destruction and Armageddon and stuff like that. That's going to suck very much. Anyway, I really, it's not at all what you guys think of this whole, the world's gonna be over as you know it. You know, you kind of read between the fucking lines when it comes to a lot of this stuff. And don't over fucking think it, all right? Really. So, anyway, much love to everybody again. God bless. And man, I'm really getting excited for Halloween time because man, I'm going to be doing some fun shit. I really am. Some people are gonna have, if you have done me wrong, okay, like 2 people today have tried to scam me, 2 different artists. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. And, you know, when they do stuff to me, they do it to him too, you know? So it's kind of like a really bad idea to do me wrong. You know, I take a lot of things into consideration too, okay? It's like not everybody that does me wrong are actually doing me bad wrong, you know? It's just sometimes shit happens and it's got to be what it is. I do take that type of stuff in accountability. I'm not one of those off their head type queens, you know? Totally not. Not at all. All right? That's a human thing. I should have to say, I'm sorry. So, anyways, definitely, please take me seriously on this, but still keep it simple. All right. Thank you. Have a good one.